That's to pay homage to all the COVID-19 victims, first responders, paramedics, doctors, nurses, family members. All of us are innocent. Every one of us are innocent. Okay, anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I'll do that. COVID-19 still going strong. Democrats and Republicans still going strong. Rioting still going strong. This world is just getting crazy, crazy, crazy. But anyway, yesterday, after doing a video, everything just went to hell, I guess. Probably about an hour after I did my video, Beatrice came over, and she's carrying a duffel bag because she's homeless, I guess, And she came in, and she wanted to do laundry. Of course, I let her do laundry, I'm not that mean, because if a person wants to take a shower, do laundry, or use a restroom, why not let them do that? You know what I'm saying? Why deny that? I know I wouldn't like that. But anyway, she stayed for about 6 hours, and she did her laundry. She got on the computer and did a few things or whatever. But right after that, she left. I was burnt out. I went to bed. Door knocks like 2 minutes after she left, and it's my son. So my son came in and talked to him for a few minutes. Told him I was tired and stuff. He said, "Okay, I'm just leaving." So there's a lady friend down here about a block away. He went over to see her because he does maintenance for her on her car and stuff. Okay, as he was leaving her house, supposedly he ran a stop sign. Okay, the cops pulled him over like about 2 blocks from the corner. It's about a block from here, and they pulled him over. He doesn't have insurance, of course. Doesn't have a driver's license, and he didn't register his vehicle. Oh, gee, that's too bad. Yeah, I heard there was mandatory testing in Hawaii, but I didn't know. It must be pretty serious there. Just have water today, but it's going to be about like a pawn, not pawns, but chest. Okay, we're going to use the rook, the knight, and the bishop. Okay, my son gets pulled over, and of course he doesn't have a driver's license, doesn't have any insurance. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, yeah, I was curious about that because I watched some of the weirdest shows. They say they go through the tunnel in Oahu, and when they're in there, they have to take a test because they can't turn around. So that's bullshit. So good thing you straightened me out. Okay, anyway, my son gets pulled over, and of course they're going to call for backup. I have no problem with that. So there's 2 cop cars. Okay. Next thing you know, they're bringing in the drug dog. Okay. Here comes the drug task force, I guess. So they're there. Okay, they take the dog, take it around the car. It's clean. Okay. So the guy that has the dog, I guess, is going in, starts to search his car or whatever. Nothing in there. Okay. No drugs. No, he had no alcohol on him. No drugs. No nothing. Is he a drug dealer? Not that I know of. He doesn't have any drugs. If he did, I wish he'd give them to me because I need some. Oh, it's optional. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. Stuff I watch is bullshit. Okay, anyway, there's 2 cop cars and the drug dog and another cop, checking out my son. Okay. I don't mind him getting arrested. I have no problem with that. The police have to do their job, okay? You know. But the problem was when he got pulled over, he called that lady that he left the house, and she went straight over there, okay? And then she called me. I called him up and I said, "Hey, I'll go get that vehicle, I'll go get it, They said, "No, we can't give it to you. Only the registered owner can have it. So they have to call this towing company, Crawford or whatever, charge me $150. Not me, but I paid some of it because my son didn't have any money. And to me, that's bullshit. Okay, I have no problem with them getting tickets or whatever, but when they impound a vehicle and there's somebody right there to take it, and they won't release it, that's bullshit. Okay, like a chest. Okay, the rook. No, not the rook. The knight. Okay, the knight. can move one up, two over, or two over, one up. Either way, you know. And that's how far the vehicle was. It was 3 blocks away. One up, and then two down. 3 blocks from my house. I could have went and got it. And they wouldn't let me do it. I was talking to him on the phone. He knew who I was because he called me by my first name. I don't know who this guy is. But the thing is, this is what sucks. Okay. They arrest my son. I don't care. If he's doing bad, take it away, you know. But when they impound the vehicle and they won't release it to me, that's what's crazy. Okay. The guy that goes and gets the vehicle brings it to my house and he goes, "Are you the owner? Do you own this vehicle? Are you the registered owner?" I said, "No, I'm Aaron's son. I'm Aaron's father." He said, "Okay, just sign right here." You know. So I signed a paper. He drops it off in my driveway. You know, I thought, what the fuck? But you know, people are hitting hard times. But there's 2 stop signs, one on 7th Street, one on the Highland. Okay, both of them are pretty hard. When you go to the stop sign, you can't see down the road. The one on Highland, there's a garbage can and some cars and shit like that. Okay, this is what Aaron says. Aaron said he stopped. It's allegedly. I don't know because I wasn't there. He stopped, and then he pulled out and went around the corner. And then when the police came, he said he didn't stop. Okay. The thing is, you can see the stop sign because of the garbage can. And the one on 7th Street, there's trailer houses and sometimes a van or whatever parked there. It's hard. You have to pull all the way out. I pull all the way out. That's too far because my vehicle's way the hell out in the road, you know. And Aaron said he stopped and then proceeded, went around the corner, and then the cop pulled him over. But I don't care if he gets a ticket. They shouldn't have impounded the vehicle because there was somebody there to pick it up, and I called him and I said to be right there. And it was $150, you know. Okay, now we're going to use the bishop in the chest. Okay, there's Mormons around here. Okay, if the bishop of the church, if that happened to the bishop of the church, they would release his vehicle. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't impound it. Okay. So here's the rook. He's kind of a rook, this guy, because the police officer calls the impoundment yard, and they come and get the vehicle, which they could have released it. But they got a gimmick going too, you know. They're all making money. $150 to pull the vehicle 3 blocks, you know. And that kind of pissed me off. They arrested him, and then they released him on his own R, you know, because it's just a misdemeanor. But it was crazy because they had a drug dog, went around the vehicle twice. That's what the lady told me because she was there, you know. Allegedly, I didn't see it because I was home trying to get some sleep, which that fucking didn't work. Went around the car twice, didn't smell anything, you know. When the police officer pulled him over, he had no alcohol, no drugs, no marijuana, whatever. None. Okay. But they call in a drug task force. They got the dog. Goes around the car. I don't know if the dog went in the vehicle or not. But anyway, one of the police officers did go in the vehicle, looked around, looked underneath the seats, and I don't know if they looked in the jockey box. I wasn't there. That's what the lady was saying. Okay. So there's no weapons, no drugs, no nothing. To me, I think give this guy a chance. You know, just give him a chance. You know, he's not resisting arrest. He has no drugs. He has no alcohol. He has no fucking weapons. Why impound his vehicle? You know, it's a misdemeanor. And when I was talking to the police officer, he said that I was yelling at him. But my phone, it's on a magic jack. And sometimes when I talk, it cuts out. You know what I'm saying? And he said I was yelling. I said, no, I'm not yelling. But if you want respect as a police officer, you know, I don't mind the cops here. I honestly don't. But the thing is, he could have said, well, if I want to, I can impound your vehicle. Right now, I could do that. But I'm going to give you a break. But no, he called the towing company, and they brought it to my house, and they released it to me. He would not release it to me because I wasn't the registered owner. The car hadn't been registered in 4 years. Okay, this is what's crazy. Aaron, he does like buy, sell, and trade and shit like that. Okay. This is in Utah. He got this car in Utah. The guy had it sitting in his front yard for 4 years because he didn't register it, you know. And he didn't want to sell it for junk because I guess the motor was seized up or some bullshit. Aaron says, how much you want for it? He said, for junk, they're only going to give me like 125, but I want at least 500. So Aaron gave him 500 and took it apart, got it going. It was a Volkswagen Passat or whatever it's called, Piat, I don't know, Passat. But it's a nice looking car. And it sucks that the police would do that. You know what I'm saying? They should have just given him a break. But they want to get that little bit of money. You know, he didn't have any money to begin with anyway. and it comes out of my pocket. I doubt if I'm going to get paid back. And the other lady that's put in the rest of the money, Aaron will probably have to work it off because he doesn't have the money. The reason why he doesn't have a license is because of back child support. Okay, the child is not even his. You know, that's what's crazy. When the little girl was born, Aaron signed a birth certificate because he thought he was the dad. 4 years later, they did a blood test and it wasn't his. And ever since then, Aaron's been getting screwed over by the driver's license, being arrested, you know. But every time that the cops come, they come as a drug task force. I can't figure that one out, you know. Because one time they came here with a warrant for his arrest at my house, and there's a police officer and three guys from the drug task force. And I recorded that. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks, you know. It's like a Maury Povich video. Who's a baby's daddy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I love that little girl. I haven't seen her for a long time. I haven't seen her for about 4 years. I think she's about 11 or 12 now. But I always treat her as my granddaughter. I still will, you know. It's not her fault. But Aaron's been screwed over for back child support, and they did a blood test. For some reason, they wanted to keep it away from me. Everybody knew that, but me. You know, it was about a year after everybody knew. And then finally, they told me that she was my granddaughter. But I didn't care. I don't care, you know. But as a police officer, you know, I do respect him and stuff, but they should give people breaks. He's not a felon. He has no drugs. He has no alcohol. He has no weapons. He didn't resist arrest. And they fucking arrest him, and they impound his vehicle on a misdemeanor, you know. And then they fucking bring it to my house after I told them I'd go get it. That is fucking shitty, man. I don't know who the cop is. Hopefully he watches this video. But if they want respect, they should just give people breaks sometimes. You know, give them the ticket and say, I can impound this vehicle if I wanted to, you know. But I don't know if they had the right to impound it or not. You know, I don't. Because the lady was there, and I called and said I'd be right there. Yeah. That's all I want, fucking money, man. Greedy bastards. You know. And I got paid yesterday. I had $20. That's all I had. I paid all my bills, and I was doing good. Like yesterday I did my video and said, hey, I'm doing good. I had $20 left over just in case hard times hit. It wasn't even freaking 3 or 4 hours after. Uh-oh. I think Beatrice is coming in. I seen Beatrice right there. So she should be knocking on the door here shortly. There she is. Come in.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm doing a video right now.
Cool.
Do you want to do a video in a little while?
Yeah, I want to do one.
Okay, just a minute. Well, that's how my day went yesterday. Beatrice walked in. She was here yesterday too. So I'm going to let her do a video in a little while. So call your friends, call your family, call your probation officer, call anybody you want. And Beatrice is going to do a video shortly, probably within the next half hour. Hey, Mr. Fox, how's it going? I'm just getting ready to get off. Beatrice is going to be on here. She was here yesterday. I had a shitty day yesterday. So stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. And she'll be on here shortly.